Hmm. Basketball Wives is back. You know, I say my things. I clown. I kid. I be serious. I have moments. But one thing I have to say, and she's never been my favorite. Have I ever liked Shaunie? No, not really. But I can say I can give credit when credit is due. That woman, along with the other producers, have pulled this show. This show was dead. They gave this show life again. This show has been reborn. You hear me? This show was dead. Now, mind you, it was a little shady how they had to do it because they had to take the Miami girls and bring them over to LA and kick all the LA girls off and create it, again. So now they're based in LA. Now it's just called Basketball Wives. When really they kept two of the LA wives and brought everybody else from Atlanta. But we gonna let it go. And then, brought in a few new girls. But we gonna let it go. But I mean, this show was out. This show was dead for real. Didn't nobody miss it. But she has been able to revamp the show, and my hats truly go off to Miss Shaunie O'Neal for that. Because my God, I have no idea how the show has been able to last. I guess thank God. I don't know too much how God has a tie in this ratchetness, but maybe I don't know. I guess thank God, Shaunie, the rest of the producers, whomever, because this show is back in black, most of them, and here we go. We right back in here. Okay, so Basketball Wives. On the opening credits, we have Jackie, we have Malaysia, we have Shaunie, we have Evelyn, we have Tami, and we have Jennifer. Just like last year. I thought that Tami wasn't going to do the show again. I guess Tami just sees it as, hey, that's just one extra check that I can get. All I gotta do is come in, say hey, and leave. So I guess from that standpoint, I understand. But I just don't understand the if you're over the drama and everything that's been going down, then why show up again? But I mean, hey, looking at it from a business standpoint, that's just a check that you can get automatically. Okay. Same thing with Evelyn. Evelyn went on Ayanna Van Zandt, fixed her life, and now she's back on the show, and it looks like she'll be fighting again. So I mean, why put yourself back into that element? I don't understand that. But like I said, I guess. And Jennifer, with everything you've been through last season, Evelyn wanted to beat you up, Shaunie wanted to beat you up, Malaysia almost beat you up, and you right back on here, Jennifer. I personally, I don't want to be in the presence of people that dislike me that much, because I could never fully let my guard down. I could never fully be comfortable, because I never know when somebody gonna come upside my head with a iron skillet. So why would I even go around these people? The check, I guess they got out there and realized, hell, I really ain't got nothing else to do but Basketball Wives. So, I ain't gonna go get a regular job. So let me just keep pooching on the Basketball Wives. My God. Probably the most successful Basketball wife outside of the show is Tami. Tami's an actress. She's out there doing her thing. I saw her story on TV One. Tami is really doing the darn thing, and shouts out to Tami. She's really making a name for herself out there, and congratulations to her. Oh my God. Okay. We found out that Shaunie's second son, he has had open heart surgery. That's the basketball player. For artery, messed up artery in his heart, chest, what have you, and he had a surgery and it was a success. So thank God for that. He's doing quite well. So good for Sharif. I can only imagine being a parent and having your child have such a serious surgery. Like, child, that's a lot. Okay, Evelyn, we see her walking. She says she's having a lot of real bad joint pain, and she's in there with her son, and he's helping her pack or something. She's having joint pain. Half I think from age, and the other half from probably working out too much or doing too much. But let me see. There was a scene with Tami and Reggie. We love Reggie and Tami. Tami actually has a little show on right now called Tami Ever After. It's cute. I'm watching it right now. I would turn the camera so y'all can see, but I got a big old nasty pile of clothes over there, child, that I have to sort out next spring. Because, that's why they call it spring cleaning. So, yeah. So, good for Tami. I just think that Tami is just, she's just picking up multiple chicks. And honestly, that's a smart business move to do, So, hey. Tami and Reggie, we found out that they are going on a double date with Jackie and Doug. And, Tammy's already got married to Reggie. Yet she don't want Jackie to know. She don't want it out there in the streets. But she already knows that Jackie's going to be pressuring them that they should get married, which is exactly what she did. And unbeknownst to Jackie, they're already married. So, yeah. Okay. So we see Cece and Byron, her man. And we found out that Byron, he really feels some kind of way about Christian. Now, Christian is married to the father. No, Cece is married to the father of Kristen's husband. Let me say that again so I can get it right. I think that's right. Cece is married to the father of Kristen's husband. Yeah, that makes sense. And, Kristen and her husband, Thomas, they have a little girl together. Cute. And, allegedly, apparently, Kristen revealed last season that Byron don't really talk to them, haven't reached out, etc., etc. And, so, apparently they stay close to them. They don't even go see their grandchild. And I get the impression that Kristen and Byron probably never had, a relationship like that. Also, Kristen was very close to her mother-in-law, which is Thomas's mother and Byron's ex-wife. And then all of a sudden Cece comes along. This younger thing, coming along, and it's probably I feel like there was never a relationship established between Kristen and Cece from the beginning, because Kristen was close to Thomas' mama, naturally. And once they got a divorce, Kristen was just like, well, this is still my mother-in-law. I'm still rocking with her. I'm not gonna rock with this girl that's my age, and what you want me to call her mama, and it's the whole situation. And so anyway, Byron, he's sitting down talking to Cece, and he reveals that of course he wants his son there. Thomas is his best man, but he don't really care if Kristen comes or not. In fact, he would rather Kristen not be in the wedding, which is, I don't know how you're gonna arrange that, sir. And I just don't like how he's putting all like their issues or whatever on Kristen, and I don't think that's fair or accurate, sir. I think that, as much as I like Cece, I think that Cece is the good time girl. Cece came in, just to be honest, a lot of black men marry women outside of their race, because not all of them, but a lot of them are more submissive. They are more known to just stay in their place, more known to just, do whatever their man say. And, even though there's women in general that are that way, black women included, most of the sisters that I done ran into or seen on TV is not, you're not going to get too much over their head. You're not going to just say and do whatever, and for them to just sit back and just be happy that you're taking care of them. And so I just think that Cece's just playing her role, trying to be a supportive wife. And you know, whether she defends Kristen or not, it's not gonna make a difference when it comes to that man. He gonna do what he want to do. He's grown. He's good and grown. And you know, also she just don't want to step on any toes, and it's easier for Kristen to take out her issues on Cece over Byron, of course. But also, Kristen, she did a lot of messed up things to Cece last season. So I completely understand, you know, why Cece don't want nothing to do with Kristen. Because Kristen, you know, she got with the popular girls. She got with the Evelyns and the Shaunies. The Evelyns and the Jennifers. And, you know, they started ragging on Cece. She never took up for Cece, not one time. And, you know, Malaysia's just here stuck in the middle. Malaysia had a scene with Cece, and you know, they were going ring shopping and talking, and you know, Cece did not want to tell Malaysia that she was engaged to Byron, you know, because you know, Malaysia is just all about family, want everybody to get along. When all actuality, Malaysia is mainly on Christian's side when it comes to everything over Cece's. And you know, so she was just like, okay, you know, they said they haven't talked since Amsterdam, and boom, bam, so Malaysia's trying to get the girls together. I can remember Malaysia, I think she cut Cece out last season or something like that, or, you know, Malaysia, she was, Evelyn and Jennifer was not Team Cece last season, and Malaysia did not defend Cece not one time. She actually joined in the making fun of Cece, Malaysia. So I mean if all that's going on, and if I was Cece in that situation, would I trust any of them? Hell to the no. But Cece also needs to know that she needs to stop running her mouth and thinking that it's not going to get back to the person that you're talking about. And you know, she still runs her mouth and talks around the girls that are not your friends, like a Evelyn. But it's the show. Okay. Shaquille O'Neal, he came on the FaceTime or whatever. Shaunie talked to him. They have a good relationship. Like I said, her son's well. He was checking on her son, and there you go. Their son. Okay. So there was a scene with Evelyn, Jackie, and Shaunie. I was like, wow, that's so funny. Like seeing those three together when Jackie and Evelyn damn near hated each other. But it's so interesting, you know, how we're running out of friends, child. Just I can't. So you know, they're talking, and Shaunie, she wants to have a thank you party, and to everybody who wished her son fast recovery and all that. So that was nice. Let me see. So once again, we have another scene with Evelyn, Jackie, and it was Kristen this time instead of Shaunie. So they're actually in the middle of the desert, and they're actually going to see a shaman. Evelyn's been having a lot of body pains recently, and you know, she wants to talk to the shaman and maybe take away some of her pain. So they got there and talked, and they finished that little thing. Kristen said that she found out on Instagram that Byron and Cece are engaged. She felt offended by that. Still haven't heard nothing from Cece, and I don't understand these relationships. I really don't. If our last interaction with each other, we fell out with each other, we cussed each other out, or you know, we established that we're not going to be cool, we're not going to be friends, why do you then get surprised when you don't hear from a person? I don't understand that. I don't understand the mentality. Like, of course you're not going to hear from them. I mean, we good. I mean, we cool on each other, but we're not friends. We're not close. And we fell out. So what? I don't understand that. What do you expect to happen? You know, oh, just because you done got over something, I'm supposed to get over it. Oh, okay. It don't work like that. So, they also discussed, Christian said that Jennifer reached out to her. She wants to talk. And Evelyn was just like, It's so interesting now. She wants to be back in a circle and back to talk. But why hasn't she reached out to Shaunie's? And I'm like, Evelyn, would you really accept if Jennifer reached out to Shaunie's? Like, would you really be cool with that? Seeing as how Jennifer, had so much to say about your daughter and all that kind of stuff, allegedly. Like, what if she did reach out to Shaunie's and all that? Like, that would be an issue, I would think. But now you're like, oh, she should reach out to Shaunie's. Evelyn definitely still cares about Jennifer. That's clear. That's clear that Evelyn misses Jennifer's friendship. Who doesn't miss the sidekick? Dorothy would go crazy if she didn't have Toto. So anyway, let me see. Jen met up with Christian. Jen is on her shits this season. She's definitely bold for how things ended last season to come back on this season. She's definitely bold. And Shaunie tried to make it seem like at the reunion that since Jennifer did not show up to the reunion last season, that she don't know whether or not Jennifer can be trustworthy. She don't know if she's still gonna have her job. Shaunie, you ain't got that much power over there, so stop. You are probably one of 45 producers on the show. Ain't no telling. You ain't got no... Like, she kills me how she just throws her weight around trying to like she got so much power, girl. You could not keep Jennifer off this season. Clearly. Okay? And you couldn't keep Jennifer out your party. Talking about those people supposed to be out there making sure she don't come in. They let her right on in. Oh, Jennifer, you're on the list. Child, please, Shaunie. Shut it. Okay, so we get to Shaunie's little party. We have Evelyn's daughter, Shanice, and not Shanice Wilson. I love your smile, I really do. She's there, and Sharif is there. Shaunie's son, who had the surgery, who's doing quite well. So God bless him. Cece, she's sitting down with Jackie and Evelyn and OG. OG's back. She's looking really good. But it's gonna be some mess with OG this season, as we see, child. I'll get on that later on. But so she's back, and Cece, she's sitting down running her mouth, like I said, to people that ain't gonna do nothing but go back and spread your tea. She's sitting down talking, and she says that, yeah, I'm engaged. Byron, of course, wants Thomas there, his son, but he don't want Christian there. That's all them girls wanted to hear. Evelyn them got up, went to go. Christian was talking to Shaunie, about what Jennifer said, and Jennifer said to Christian that she don't understand why Shaunie's mad, because it's public records that shows that Shaquille O'Neal was out there being a hoe, which I'm sure is true, but I mean, aren't they all? I mean, come on. So he's in good company, I'm sure. But so what? What's the big deal? And Shaunie, she was just like, no, it's not about him just being out there and allegedly sleeping with some random. It's about the fact that he allegedly slept with my good friend Evelyn, which is, only a fool would not know that's the issue. It's one thing to be sleeping with some lady across town. It's another thing to be sleeping with your neighbor. So, our neighbors. So, Evelyn, she got up and she couldn't wait to spill that tea to Christian that Byron don't want her at the wedding. Malaysia comes over. Christian, she was just like, Malaysia, please tell me, Byron would never say that, right? Malaysia was just like, no, he would never say that. Y'all so family oriented, but y'all don't know y'all family. That man sat up on the camera and said that he don't want Christian there. CC ain't telling no lies. Child, please, that man just, y'all probably don't even know how hateful and mean and, child. Y'all don't know that man. So, it was just a whole mess. Then all of a sudden, child, let me see if I talked about everything. And all of a sudden, we see Jennifer coming in with this other beautiful brown skinned sister, came in the door, and Jennifer had backup. She was smart. She didn't come in there by herself because she probably would have got beat up again. But she came, and Jennifer shut the party down, child. Shaunie was just like, oh hell no, the Inglewood finna come out and meet my kids here. I got to go. Let's go. Who let her in? Security. Jennifer speaking to all the people, etc. I mean, one good thing about it is that this whole thing of Jennifer being so weak and being helpless and not being able to stand up for herself, the fact that she came back this season knowing that the majority of those girls do not like her, that takes heart. So Jennifer definitely got heart, and it looks like she might be fighting a little bit or defending herself this season. So good for you, Jennifer. I tell you, I don't know if I would have came back though. But like I said, maybe she got out there and realized, I ain't making no money, so let me get back on the show. It was crazy. Shaunie storming out, causing a scene. I was like, look at Shaunie getting all riled up. Jennifer, get y'all that riled up, child. A mess. We gonna see, child. This is episode 1, season 8, something like that. We up in here, child. Basketball Wives is definitely back. And with that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at It's King's World on Instagram and Twitter. At It's King's World 89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Come on, low notes. Come on, baritone. Stay black, stay tuned. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Jennifer came up in there like,